did a WNBA draft video, and while I was watching the draft and just talking about it, I noticed the Mystics had like three or four picks in the first round. It might have been three, and I was just confused on the picks they were making, right? Because you could tell that they were just taking the best player available at each pick, but at the same time, it was like, well, you already have players in this position, and you already have players here. You already got players there. Why are you doing that? Like they drafted one of the ladies I'm going to be talking about, Kiki Iriafen, but they already have Aaliyah Edwards. And I just feel like they very similar. They play very similar. They have very similar games. So I was kind of confused on why they made that move. And they got like a bevy of guards on their team. It was just very confusing. I likened it to the confusion in Chicago with the Chicago Bulls in the NBA. And I said that in the video. I was like, they remind me of the Bulls because I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this roster. It's just an amalgamation of different players, and there's no real like identity or path. Like I don't know what they're doing or where they plan on going, and even with their picks, it was just confusing. Why you're just picking the best player available when you should be picking for team need? I was just like, just like the Bulls, the Mystics are probably just in a very bad spot, and they probably will be for a while. Ever since Elena Deladon left, and then they lost a couple players in the expansion draft, and it's just been a lot. Ever since Elena Deladon left, it's just been downhill from there. But there's a silver lining. There's there's light at the end of the tunnel because Sonia Citron, I hope I'm saying her name right, Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen are fucking amazing. They're playing great fucking basketball, and it's beautiful to see.